Assalamualaikum, welcome back to my channel Learn with Your Body, and today I am here with another video of our algorithm design and analysis series. And today we will learn about quick sort. Here we are going to solve some problem on quick sort. Now look, if you guys are given these elements and you are asked to sort them, anyone will be able to sort them because it's very much easy to do. But in algorithm design and analysis, we need to sort them by following some certain steps. Okay, so that's why we are doing this quick sort in our algorithm. Here, the first element is known as pivot. You guys will be asked to take any element to be as pivot, and then they can also ask you to take the last element as pivot. So here we are taking the first element as pivot. And the immediate next element will be known as P. Here 23 is P. Here we have another P and we will discuss it. But then remember that the immediate next element is P and the last element will be known as Q. Now to go forward, we will need to see that here P will keep increasing towards right until it finds a number greater than the pivot. We need to find a number greater than 45, and Q will keep decreasing, find a number smaller than pivot. And it will do this so that in the left of the pivot every elements are greater than the pivot, and in the right every elements are smaller than the pivot. It will sort them this. Here we have an infinity. Now suppose we are taking P to get the greater than pivot thing, but we do not get any element that is greater than pivot. So at that point we will use this infinity, because infinity will be greater than any number, and that's why it will give a garbage value, and then our pivot will P will stop searching. Now look, if is 23 greater than 45? No, but so it will go to the right. So yeah, 78 is greater than 45. So yeah, now the new P will be 78, and here 10 is already smaller than pivot, so the Q will remain same. And then the P and Q, 78 and 10 will swap their places. So now our P is 23, the immediate number element after the pivot, and our new Q will be 78. So now, is 23 greater than pivot? No. Is 10 greater than the pivot? No. Is 12 greater than the pivot? No. Is 56 greater than the pivot? Yes. So our new P will be 56. And then we will keep decreasing from the from Q. So here, is 78 less than smaller than 45? No. Is 89 smaller than or equal to 45? No. But is 34 smaller than or equal to 45? Yes, it is smaller than 45. So our new P and Q will be 56 and 34. Now look, here we can see that if we get a new array, now here 56 and 34 will swap their places, and Q will cross P. Here you guys can see that Q crossed P. So now if this happens, then we will swap the pivot with Q. So that's how our new pivot will be 34. And you can see that 45 is in an index where in the left side all the elements are smaller than 45, and in the right side all the elements are greater than 45. So yeah, 45 is in its right place. So I hope you guys have got this so far, that 45 is here and it's in the right place. So we will not move 45. Now our elements are divided into two partitions. We will solve the the left side elements and then the right side elements of our 45. Okay, so now the pivot is 34, and we know that the immediate element is P, so 23 is P, and it's finding an element greater than 34, but it's not getting any, so we will take the infinity as our new P. Actually not new P, it just stopped here. Alright, and then we can see that we have Q. So yeah, Q is less than 34, so we will just swap Q and P, and as Q crossed P, so we will replace the pivot with Q. So yeah, in the next line 34 came in the place of 12, and 12 went to the place of 34. So 12 is the new pivot there, and after that new P is 23 and our new q is 10, and I have also kept the infinity for safety purpose, but we may not need it here because the p is already greater than the pivot and the q is smaller than the pivot, so yeah, they will swap. And here, as q will cross p, we can see that. So now the pivot will take the place of q. So here I have kept one line in my mind that q will cross p. So here we can see that if q crosses p, then we will exchange the place of q with pivot. So yeah, that's what we did in the next line, that we are keeping 10 as the pivot, I mean the first element, and then 12 as it will be swapped with the q index, and then we are keeping the p, I mean 23, and then we will keep the 34 and 45 as it was. Okay, so now we will work with the right elements, I mean the elements those are in the right side. So here we can see that 56 is the pivot, and then the immediate element p is 89 and q is 78. So yeah, here is p greater than the pivot? Yes, so it will remain the same p. And is q smaller than the pivot? No. And is 89 equal than I mean smaller than the pivot? No. And is 56 smaller than pivot? Yes. So now it will swap their places. So yeah, that's how these will be 56, 78 and 89, and this will be the last index. So yeah guys, that was all about our quick sort of algorithm design and analysis series in divide and conquer. So if you guys find my videos useful, please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys in our next video. Till then, Allah Hafiz.